What's up, guys? It's back at 117 with quick script montage. Hope you enjoy. Alright, that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll upload some more videos for you. Thanks, appreciate it.